Hi everyone, it's Ron with Innovative Digital Group. Just wanted to make this video for one of our customers, and I've named this video Printer Near Me because we service, sell, and repair these Zebra ZT410s in the area of Toronto. Our office is in Markham, just about 30 minutes from downtown Toronto, minus the traffic. So I wanted to go over a little bit of the questions that I had about maintaining this ZT410. This is a ZT410 series industrial printer. So it's very easy to maintain. We've seen a lot of issues when the printer just hasn't been cleaned or dust off or wiped off as per the instructions on the zebra.com support website. So if you don't have a current PM, preventive maintenance plan, or scheduled visit every 6 months from us or from someone from our company, either Alfred or I, there's some routine maintenance over here that it goes on page 153. So cleaning schedule and procedures. So clean the exterior, the media compartment, and the sensors. So using an air can duster is probably your best friend, as well as just a lint-free cloth. Doing this at the end of every shift, especially if your labels are printing 8 hours a day, or if you're running 2 shifts, then you want to do it at the end of each shift. So every 8 hours or every 7.5 hours. So if we click on over here, you'll see that this is around the media sensor area that you want to clean off. And you can see this is the take label sensor, the ribbon sensor, and then the media sensor is over here. This is the part that is probably the most costly for the sensors. It does take a little while for it to fix. Sometimes it just needs to be cleaned off. And these areas right here will just need to be wiped down. Over on page 156 is a common problem that always needs to be wiped down. So you always want to make sure that you have an anti-static wristband. You also want to take off any jewelry, because if you scratch the printhead or the platen roller, that could be an issue. You'll see lines. So rollers, you'll see usually indentations, maybe every so centimeters, etc. The printhead and the platen roller are probably the 2 most common items that usually need replacements. So over here it says inconsistent print quality, such as voids in the barcode or graphics, may indicate a dirty printhead for the recommended cleaning schedule. So you could buy these. You don't necessarily have to buy a swab kit. This is called a Zebra preventive maintenance kit. If you have 99% isopropylene alcohol and a Q-tip, you could find these on Amazon for very cheap. You could just clean them yourself. Make sure you do it every 7.5 hours. The instructions are here. It just helps with the longevity of your printer, so the print heads do not have to be clean, or the platen roller. Over here's an example of when you see, or when you require a print head. Obviously you could see that the barcode label is distorted, and that's just a clear sign that it needs to be replaced. And usually what I would do is, when repairing this, I would change both the printhead and the platen roller, because the platen roller isn't that much, and when you do have your tech on site, since they're changing the printhead, it doesn't take too long to change that platen roller. So I always like to change it, and it's an inexpensive part. I think it's roughly about $50 to $60. But the printhead is more expensive. You're probably looking at about $700, $750, depending with logistics issues and delays. It might be a little bit more, and shortage of printheads right now for the ZT are somewhat high. We usually have to get these from the US, and some of our Canadian distributors don't have these in stock. One thing I do recommend, if your barcode isn't printing, or if you got media or gap sense and it's not working correctly and it was working the day before, I would try reloading the firmware, because it doesn't take too long to reload that firmware, or just do a reset. You can print the barcodes, you could print this settings of the Zebra ZT410 on the barcode and upload those settings again if you know how to back it up and restore it properly. If that doesn't work, I would just try uploading some of the firmware for your ZT410 and just make sure that you're running ZPL or CPCL, and give it a try. If that doesn't work, move on to step 2, which is contacting one of us. And to upload this, you just have to find it in your Windows applications. Once you connect and find the print driver, all you have to do is use Device Manager and connect via USB. It's probably the easiest. I wouldn't do Bluetooth or Wi-Fi or parallel or serial. The easiest way to do this, and I've done 100 of these firmware upgrades using Device Manager, is via USB. If you don't detect it, restart your PC, unplug the USB port, replug it back in, power on the Zebra printer, power back on, and make sure that you just get this pop-up menu when you do an ad, or hopefully you see this display 1 year installing device manager, etc. And then all you have to do is you can see the option for ZPL, CPCL, and just follow the instructions. So as mentioned, if you needed your Zebra ZT410 repaired from one of our techs in Toronto, just give us a call at 416-350-8032, or you can just come over here and just fill out the contact us now, put in your name, your email, subject message, or you can come over here and fill out an RMA form and someone will get back to you.